Thank you for watching the Conquer the Mummy channel, where we use nonlinear analysis to peer into the future. All right, today is June 11th in the evening, and we are pondering the hefty one-day sell-off today. Is this the end, my friend? That's the question. All right, so let's take a quick look at where we are right now, and then we'll take a look at at where we're going. Are the immediate signals in sync with our focus chart? So you can see the focus chart before you. It's a 2-month chart. Um, the previous bull trend signal was on 331, and we got the flat signal, which was a sell from bullish to neutral, but not really a go short signal. We were in that, and that was on April 20th, and that lasted about 5 days. Then our system picked back up with a 427 bullish signal, and from then on, the markets have generally been higher. Even with today's sell-off, they're still above that level of that bullish trend signal, 427. Uh, and also provided us a very good setup for the breakout that came about later after the approximately on the after the 13th and after that brief period of back and forth motion. And if you look on the 25th, let's see, I'm sorry, 26th, you can see that breakout did occur. And people who are kind of following our uh, our trend analysis on that weren't shaken. They didn't have to uh, try to rush to get in. They had plenty of time to to pick their trades ahead of time and decide what they wanted to do. And then I'm going to look at these 3 points. The first point, this is where the breakout from a limited trading channel occurred. I'm just going to put a quick circle there. Just give me a moment. So right there. So that's when we saw that breakout occur. Then we had a very strong breakout, in part fueled by people moving into the market, and this took us forward to the highs where I've got a number two. We hit the rebound high, and so the question we're trying to answer here is whether or not this what I'm calling the number 3 point. This is the single day of June 11th. If that's a reversal day. And by reversal, I know it's a day that was down, but is it a meaningful reversal day, which means it's a trend reversal day. I mean, is a trend now down? And so that's kind of what we're talking about now. So nonlinear analysis, which gave the bullish signal of 427, is still positive. Our top side projection on that is 377.5, 3,775, which is still positive. In fact, it's so positive it's above the pre-COVID highs. So you have to consider that very positive. Um, does technical analysis kind of support this that our trend reversal has not occurred? Well, we take a look at it. If we look at the number 3 point, let me just draw a circle there, a focus circle. So we're talking about there. Um, what's happening on that is that while this was a fairly brutal day as far as the downside goes, um, we would probably consider this in terms of technical terms more of a backing and filling thing, where this one drop kind of filled in that gap uh, about a week ago when the market went up into that kind of like a trading line where it gapped up. We would consider this filling the gap. We would not really consider this as a trend reversal. And you can also see that based on uh, that move down today, it actually moved a little bit below the 22-day moving average, which is basically the monthly average. And to achieve that in one day with that velocity uh, puts this in an oversold position. So more likely people are going to be nibbling tomorrow than trying to sell more. One of the positives of this situation or this event is that out of position fund managers are likely to use this event to go ahead and get back in to lower their cash levels or choose more aggressive stocks. So we may have a we have a in my opinion a built-in kind of feature that's going to bring more buying into the market. I'm going to show you this market also in terms of a just briefly in terms of a longer time frame. I don't concentrate on longer time frames, but I do look at them some. This is a weekly chart, and you can see pre-COVID highs in mid-February. Then we went down to the March 23rd-ish type time frame, and then after that we bounced up. And you can see that today, that weekly day, that last weekly bar, almost all that downside occurred in a 1 day action. You see that's really uh, is really not a trend reversal, at least at this point. All right, going back to our daily chart, which is our bread and butter. So currently, our analysis does not show this is a meaningful trend reversal, but it was a huge hit on bullish portfolios. But moving forward, I don't think this has not changed the trend. We're still in an uptrend, and the V-shaped recovery in the stock market, which I believe is going to foreshadow the economy, is still in place. Now, there's one thing. This does provide us at Conquer the Mummy with a opportunity, though, to look at our data again and see if there was any kind of tell that the market was trying to tell us in nonlinear data for this. I would say it's like a mini swan, a mini black swan, but not really a black swan event, but a mini swan. So we're going to be looking at that, see if we can get any additional information, squeeze the data a little bit harder, see if we get any more information off of it. So that's what we're doing right now. And I just want to quote again Master Sergeant Bilko. His quote is, "I like a sporting event in which I know the outcome beforehand. It's more organized," and that's kind of the way we feel. We try to look into the future and try to get this trend stuff sorted out ahead of time. And if we can, and by doing that, we feel like we can make your investment decisions easier. All right. Thank you for calling, or thank you for watching ConquerTheMummy.com, and have a good night. Bye.